What's going on, guys? I want to talk to you a little bit about the Elder Scrolls Online PvP fighting weapons and armor. It's going to sound a little bit scripted, probably, same as maybe one of my previous videos. There's going to be a link in the top right to my newest video, so click that at the end if you want, if this video helps you in any way. Bear with me, I am still fairly new to commentaries, and I guess we're just going to hop right into this. With the PvP, there's PvP area is separated from the PvE area. PvE and PvE are all in one big map, basically, which is fucking sweet. I know MMO players are gonna like this probably because, you know, if you decide you want to go somewhere, you don't have to leave the game to go into the PvP server or whatever, right? So that's gonna be really cool, and the PvP area is insanely large. So, you know, there's so much shit you're gonna see inside the PvP area, like dungeons, keeps, maybe watchtowers, and villages and farms for sure. The cool thing about the villages and farms is that they are actually your resources, or your resource feeder, whatever you want to call it, to your keeps and whatever, your watchtowers. So if somebody from another faction, a group from another faction is holding a keep, if you don't want to go in there because you're getting wrecked every time you go, you can just take the villages and the farms, and then they'll lose resources, and then you can kill them or whatever, or you can blow the walls out because there's a destruction system, which is really cool, but I'll go into that in a minute. You can starve them out of the keep, basically, and I think the way this whole starving process works, you'll see it in Battlefield with the bleeding effect, right? You'll bleed tickets, which means that eventually, when they don't have any resources left, they won't be able to spawn in that area anymore. So that's the most effective way, probably, to get them out of there, which is really cool. You know, the fact that this is separated from, the PvP is separated from PvP, or PvE is separated from PvP, I don't know if I said that. It's going to keep quests separated from chaos, which is sweet. That's why everybody's probably going to like it so much, and whatever you might be doing, you know, you're not going to die spontaneously if you're fucking around with a sweet roll in a corner, or whatever you might be doing with the sweet roll. The way the fighting is going to work is that there's a loadout system. You're always going to be, it's always going to be your decision to go fight, because as soon as you go into the PvP area, you should know that you have a chance of dying or getting attacked or getting ambushed, whatever. And the way the loadout system works, sorry, I'm kind of all over the place with this, but the way the loadout system works is that you're gonna have 5 or 6, I'm not sure. You're gonna have 5 hotkeys for sure though, and your 5th one is your ultimate, and your first 2 are bound to your mouse clicks. So that's really cool, and the fact that you can use your mouse clicks is really cool. Your main attacks and blocking from shields or with your swords are actually gonna be with your mouse clicks, same as in Skyrim. So that brings a new factor to MMOs altogether, because of all the shit that they're bringing into this game with, you know, the destruction system, the mouse clicks for main attacks. This brings a more real fighting style to MMOs, and this game is, you know, it's the most anticipated game of 2013, and it's gonna be absolutely awesome. So, you know, just get super pumped for it when it comes out. It's gonna be a single pay to play. Same as Skyrim, it's going to be around $60, so that's really cool. At least you know, right? I mean, some MMOs are subscriptions where you pay $15 a month, like World of Warcraft or whatever, or you pay to win, or that shit sucks ass. So you don't want that. Elder Scrolls Online is awesome for that, and it brings in the MMO crowd and the fucking RPG crowd, which is sick, because you're gonna have your noobs and your Christmas noobs and everything like that. The way the skills and abilities work for your hotkeys, though, you're going to unlock a lot of skills and abilities, but with the loadout system you can set up, you know, let's say you want to be an archer one time and you have that loadout set up, but you can switch to your next loadout, which would be more of a mage or a tank, right, whatever you decide. So that's really cool, and I'm really looking forward to that, actually, because I like my archery and my mage and whatever. So with the weapons and armor, though, I'm sure everybody's wondering, it's going to be straightforward. It's going to be the same as it always has been. You're going to have access to all the same shit you had in Skyrim, except for the Imperial armor and weapons, obviously. So, you know, don't worry about not having Daedric armor or Elven armor and weapons, or Orcish weapons, which are really cool, and all your iron and steel stuff. You know, I'm just using those as examples because, you know, they're fairly famous in Elder Scrolls, I guess. So, one thing I'm really curious about actually is if there's still going to be glass weapons, because I would love to have a greatsword, a glass greatsword. They look fucking sick, and they're powerful and tall, long and fucking girthy. It's sick. There's going to be 4 staffs in here, and I think it's better that there's only 4, because, you know, if you have too many, it gets crazy and then overpowered or whatnot. So this is a good way to keep them fairly leveled. And they're going to be fire, ice, lightning, and healing, which is all self-explanatory. I'm not going to go into detail with those. I hope they look cool is what I'm really worried about, if anything, really. So your spells are going to be bound to your hotkeys, like I said, and with your loadout system you can switch them around and whatnot, probably in battle. I'm not sure, maybe probably because of the loadout system, maybe it'll be after you die and you spawn back, but I'm not entirely sure. But I'm really looking forward to showing you guys some awesome gameplay, and let me know what you guys thought of this video, or any other side thoughts about the game and what I've said in this video. Top right is a link to my next or newest video, or whatever it might be. Go check that out. It's probably Elder Scrolls related. And thanks for watching. Peace out.